Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be using a Tunisian hook. It's like a crochet hook, but it has a cable attached to it. And the cable has a bead at the end so your work won't get unraveled. And I found that for people that are just beginning, you can go out there and find yarn that is not expensive. This is a Mainstays. Mainstays is from Walmart. It's 100% acrylic. It is red. It's got 798 yards, 730 meters, 14 ounces, which is 396.9 grams. It is a medium 4-weight yarn. It doesn't seem to be too thick. It's not too thin. I believe it's just right. And well, here we go. Sorry. I am gonna chain for myself. I am gonna do a chain that goes from my shoulder down to my butt. And I'm gonna chain 90. So I'm gonna do a slip stitch. And put your crochet hook and tighten it. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And remember, for those that don't know how to do this, you do a slip stitch, which is like doing a stitch. Then you go around and you pull through. And it depends how much tension you want to put on your yarn. Normally, I just grab it like this and I keep doing my chains. I don't do them really tight because when you come back that you do a shawl, sometimes you want to, instead of a shawl, you want to make it one of those shawls that instead of wrapping it around yourself, you put it through your head and pull through, and it sits on your shoulders. And you can also turn it into a different work of art. You can make it a capelet, whatever you want to do with it. It doesn't necessarily have to be a shawl that you wrap around. And I love red. I like the red, the way it looks on me. Some people don't like red. You can use other colors. Doesn't necessarily mean that you must use red. You can do any type of color and it will come out really nice. And we continue to chain. And remember, you can do your chains and then you can measure your chains by putting them on your shoulder to the area that you want it. You can make it short, you can make it long, medium size, It doesn't matter. It is up to you what you want to do. I'm just here to show you what you can do with them. And then this project, you can use it and make different things with it. You can use it to make squares, and the squares you can make a blanket, you can make a scarf, whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will come back when I finish with my chain. Okay, welcome back. We are now at the end of our chain here, and if we go into this top portion here, okay, let's see here. We go into the top portion, and then we crochet, we go into the top, and then we crochet, go into the top, crochet, and we're gonna do this all the way to the end, and when you get there, I will meet you there. Remember to pause the video when you fall behind, so like that you can catch up. And I'll see you at the end of the chain. Okay, we're almost to the end. We're almost to the end. Remember, you go into the top loop, pull through, and then go through the chain, or go through the first loop that you made. I call it a chain one. If you see here, sometimes your yarn splits, but don't worry, because you can go back and go through the whole thing, the whole strand of yarn, and then go through the chain one. And you're gonna make this as long as you want. You can measure it to go as far as you want. You can measure it like I measured it from my arm past my butt. Oops. And then I am going to make it a long shawl. I can't seem to get this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make mine a shawl where it's long, and either I can wrap it around my shoulders, or I can wear it different ways. I am going to make an I-cord so that whenever I want to wear it like a capelet, I can do that. I can wear it different ways and secure it with an I-cord. Sometimes it can be stubborn, but if you look at your stitches here, it's starting to form a pattern. You can do this with any type of changing color yarn. You can do it with the mandala. You can do it with just any type of yarn that you want. I like to explore and see what I can wear it like, because I go to the doctor a lot. I'm gonna go back because it hooked onto the stitch right here, and I went back because I don't want that, because then it's gonna look off. Just continue. Make sure you don't go into another stitch and bring up the other stitch, because then your stitches are gonna look off. Then you're gonna have to undo the whole thing and begin again, and that can be tedious. My day today was extremely long. Like I said, I'm in bed, but I'm still crocheting. They said that the shot was gonna knock me out for a while, so it did knock me out for a while, but I don't like feeling like the way I feel right now, useless. So I started crocheting. I like doing this. I like crocheting. I like showing people how to do it. But the thing that I would like to do is I would like to do a crochet along, to where I'm crocheting and showing you guys how to crochet certain things, or just crochet in general, something, but make it a crochet along, and make it to where I can see you guys interacting with me and vice versa, because it is important to me that you guys know that I'm here for y'all. Excuse me. And that this is a crocheting community and we support each other. Let me see here. The end one is usually more, you gotta fight with it a little bit. Let's see here. You gotta fight with it because it's a little bit more tougher to get into. Oh, there it goes. Okay, now right here, you're gonna want to loop, put a loop on your crochet hook, go through the first one, and then go through two, and then go through two more, and this is your pattern. You go through two, go through two more, and so this is the way it's gonna look. Continue this pattern, and like I said, you can make it as long as you want to. Make sure you only go through two loops. Oh, I went through three. I went back. Make sure you go through two. You're gonna do this until you finish, and I will see you back as soon as I finish or before I finish my row. Okay, we are back and we are almost at the end. As you can see, we'll continue. This is my last stitch. I'm going to chain one, and then I'm going to go ahead and right here, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go in through here, come out, and then go through the chain. Oh, no. Go back. Okay. And then again, go through here. Go through the back, go through the front, and chain. And you will continue to do this, and I will meet back up here when we're finished with our row. Okay, I am back. This is what it looks like. It looks very pretty. Remember, you go through the middle loop, and then you come out of it, and then you chain one, if you see here, it's got two loops. You go in and you go through the back. You come out, it forms a loop, and then you put a loop on the end and you pull it through the loop you just made, which is the chain you just made. Go in to the back, come back, and you continue doing this. And the reason you know it's right is because there will be just one loop or one string, and then you will have this right here, which is a stitch. You see that? Go in through the back, come out through the front, the loop that you make, you just make this loop. You chain over or come over with the yarn. You go through the chain that you made. You continue to the end. Right here at the end, you're going to go in, come out, chain. Let me get some yarn loose. And I'm taking out of the center. Okay, now what you want to do is that you want to loop over, come through that first one, loop over, go through 2, loop over, go through 2, loop over, go through 2, and continue like that. Make sure you go through 2 loops after you loop over, go through 2. Oh, and if you drop a stitch, go back and get back in there. It's very easy.